Hello hockey fans, welcome to 2010 and welcome back to Bison TV as we bring you all the highlights from the Bison as tonight they take on the Manchester Phoenix. Now the Bison so far haven't picked up a victory against the Phoenix this year, but maybe tonight is the day when the tides will turn and the Bison finally rack up 2 points against Tony Hand and his men. Well, let's go to the highlights and see how the Bison did indeed get on. Join me in the commentary box this evening. It's the Basingstoke Gazette's Graham Merry.
Jamie Lloyd follows it up, Chin at the net if he can find him. Lloyd's got it and finds Chin in behind, and there's a bit of pushing and shoving going on. Chin plays it back into line, trying to find the spot, but the Phoenix are able to get him out in front. There's a goal! Tom Lloyd puts the puck home! Just over 2 minutes into the game, and the Bison, they hustle, they hurry, but more importantly, Tom Lloyd was there to bury the puck, and with just over 2 minutes gone in the arena, the Bison got the early goal they needed. 17:59 on the clock, and the Bison are 1-0 in front. Right, that's a big hit there by Wiggins.
Well, that'll just keep the Manchester guys realising they're going to get it dished back to them, and that's going to be an ice. Well, it should have been an icing call, but no, we decided not to.
So it goes, turnover, luckily broken up there, and Bronyman plays it, finds Chin, man free in the middle if they can find him. Chin's going to keep holding this one, finds the man, and it's a goal for the Bison! That's 2-0, and guess who's on it? It's Mr. Basingstoke, Tony Redmond, read the play perfectly, but what about Nicky Chin there? Held his man off with the body, and found the final pass, and it's put home, and who would have believed it? 10 minutes into the game here, 9 minutes and 16 left in the first period. Manchester Phoenix enter down. The Bison, the fans roll up in the arena, and the Bison have a 2-0 lead.
Well, for sure now, and then Andre Pyatt now gets a chance to play with Tony Hand for the first time tonight. So the two import forwards are out there with Tony Hand to see if this will unlock the Bison defence.
And look where Andre goes, straight away he's to the net, be the big presence in front of the net. Hand's got it wide again. Pyatt's open in front if they can find him. Pyatt's got it, and Andre Pyatt does put it home. And look how happy they are about that one. Good work there by Tony Hand. Great at the opportunity. All game long the Phoenix have found the passes, and normally there's been a Bison man to stop it. But that time, Andre Pyatt was able to finish it off. 11 minutes and 36 to go here in the final period. Bison, they were 2 in front. Tony does one, takes to a nice little finish by Andre Pyatt. Pyatt's out there, Hand's out there, Hagelberg's out there, Mattison's out there. Imagine Adam Walker's out there as well, I would have thought.
No, he's the one who's missing actually. Ian Bowie's come
out as that additional British forward. As we have face-off at centre ice. What a time for Steve Morris to win a face-off. And he sort of doesn't. 15 seconds on the clock. Phoenix going to gun it in the zone. Open, trying to clear it, doesn't. Breaks up by Tony Hand. Put him into the board, boys. 8 seconds. Man in front. Bison going to get it. Goes down the ice.
And hits the post.
But that doesn't matter, my dear friends, because the Bison have proudly beaten the Manchester Phoenix. Tony Redmond with his hands in the air. The arena is going mad. All the players crowd out Davy Lawrence. Big saves throughout the game, but the Bison have finally beaten the Phoenix 2-1. It was close, it was tight, it was exciting. We have to say the Bison deserve their victory this evening.
Great victory tonight, has to be said.
Oh, it's a great victory. It's you know, we've been gearing up for it all week, I think, and you know, talking about some of the things we have to do. You know, we've watched video and a lot, you know, looking at the Manchester game and what we have to do and not do. But you know, I just a lot of guys sensed it. I sensed it before the game that this is going to be our time, and it was. You know, we're getting some bounces, we're getting some luck, the things that weren't happening a month ago. So you need that to win hockey games, and we played a strong defensive game, inspiring performances from a lot of players on this hockey club. And I said that after the game. I said, you know, just sitting back, watching what some of the guys are doing and how they're playing, and you know, some of the performers have just been phenomenal. You know, and you've got to have that to win and have a good hockey team.
Well, especially if you get a great start like you did tonight. I mean, those 2 early goals really settled a few nerves on the bench, really. For
sure. You know, we wanted to come out strong. I don't know how much Manchester have been on the ice over the past couple of weeks. You know, they missed last weekend, so we wanted to make sure that we came out strong, and we did. You know, and we just built from there, really.
I mean, it was quite obviously there was a game plan going into this evening. It's obviously something you must have been working hard in training all the last week to do. And certainly certain players were being marked by certain other players.
Yeah, it definitely. You know, Tony Hand's the key to that hockey team, and even more so with Courtney missing. So, you know, I wanted to match him up with Tony Redmond. He's been doing it all his life. He's a defensive centerman. You know, playing against some of the top centermen on other teams. So, I wanted to match him up against Tony, and he did a phenomenal job there. You know, shutting him down. Tony set up Andre Payette for a goal, and obviously Tony was off the ice at that stage. So, you know, I wanted to match lines, you know, and we did. So with each line that they put out, we had a combination that we wanted to put out as well.
When did you find out that Ed Courtney wasn't actually going to be here at the arena tonight? I mean, I'm quite curious to sort of know how early you had known this was happening.
I found out about 15 minutes before I talked to you earlier today. I'm not sure who told me. Somebody told me that he was still in the States. And sometimes these things are said and you don't really know whether it's true or not, but you know, the more people are talking, the more it made sense. And I wasn't sure. Like, I know he goes back, you know, periodically through the season. I know he would have been back over the Christmas period, but I thought he would have been back for this weekend. But hey, that's fine with me.
Must have been nail-biting for you at times there this evening, because obviously, I mean, 25 shots rained in on Davy Lawrence in the second, and certainly Manchester were certainly dropping to the two lines as we expected them to do. What does it do to you as a coach on the bench? You're having to change up the lines once again.
It makes it a little bit more difficult in line changing when they go down to two, especially when we're trying to match up. But you know, Tony Hand stays on the ice for about a minute and a half at times, so you know, I didn't want Tony spending the whole game, you know, out there against Tony Hand. So you know, we mixed them up a little bit in the third, and you know, we didn't have to have you know, Tosh up against him at every shift. So you know, we wanted to keep everyone fresh. We played a strong defensive game. We kept all the shots to the outside, and you know, Davey was strong again.
What does it mean for you to get this monkey off your back, finally beating the Phoenix this season?
Oh, it's, you know, it's fantastic. You know, we've had opportunities. First game of the year, we played phenomenal. We had a great game, but defensively, we made some errors. The last time we played here against Manchester, they totally, you know, ran our show, if you know, to be honest. So it was due. Like, we were due. We know we can beat this hockey team. We know we can beat any hockey team. It's just a matter of how we play and how we come to play, and we came to play tonight.
We talked last weekend about the fact you had Romford and Swindon as a start after Christmas. You came into the tough weekend. You beat Manchester. Tomorrow night we're off to the Spectrum. It's just a continuation of tonight, really. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit similar tomorrow night. Our game plan is going to be slightly different. We're not going to do man marking. It's more of a zonal coverage in the neutral zone. Force their players to dump the puck in is something they don't like to do. They're a great skating, great, talented, skilled team. They want to carry the puck. They want to make passes. We've got to nullify that and make them chase. And you know, defensively, we're playing quite solid. And you know, I believe in our 5D at the moment. They're playing great hockey. And obviously, of course, Guildford tomorrow night without Nathan Rempel as well. Yeah, I think Nathan Rempel's missing. I believe they'll be missing another guy who got hurt tonight too. But we'll see. You know, we'll see. And you know, they've got so much skill in that hockey team. It all comes down to how we're going to play. You've enjoyed playing at the Spectrum this year. A couple of goals for you there this year. Yeah, you know what, the Spectrum, I like playing at Spectrum. The games I've always played, you know, with Basingstoke, with Slough and other teams, you know, I've had, you know, reasonable success from a team point of view and a personal point of view. It's great hockey games. You know, it's going to be, it should be exciting. Well, that's the result these boys have been looking for. Hey, 2-1 against the Phoenix. A really great game and a really great atmosphere at the arena as to make it the perfect start to 2010 for the Bison at home. But I tell you what, your New Year's resolution should be to come join us at the arena one day. So why don't you come along and watch us next Sunday? That's right, fans, Sunday next week, Sunday the 10th of January 2010, as the Basingstoke Bison take on the Milton Keynes Lightning. Great team. It's an earlier face-off next week, just to let you know. 5:30 on the clock, not 6:30 like tonight. That's 5:30. And tickets are available right now from the box office on 01256 355 266. Come and make yourself heard with all our drummers here at the arena. Well, this has been a Bolt Action Media production for the Basingstoke Bison in association with Ice Media Production. And until next time, and hopefully another 2 points here. Goodbye.